guys, what's up? It's JoePico14 here. Welcome back to another episode of Joe Reviews. Today, we are going to be reviewing The Grid. Yes, this is ZexyZek's new server that is going to be opening later today. I'm recording this on the day of its opening, before it though. Yes, I do have the beta rank, as you could obviously tell. Oh yeah, this is a new map. But, yeah, we're going to be reviewing this game, and oh, these explosions are going to get loud. Yeah, these are explosions. I'm just gonna basically turn my volume. I'm dead anyways. Okay, anyways. Yes, we are reviewing The Grid today. Basically, this is ZexyZek's new minigame server, which has been in the works for, what is it now? I think it's been in the works for at least like 6 months, I think they've said. I mean, it's been quite a while since they have been working on this, and, I'm pretty excited to see how it's going to go. I mean, ZexyZek is going to be streaming and everything, and there's going to be people, and I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to see what they can do. I mean, I'll probably be talking about the games individually because there aren't too many of them. Definitely not as many as Mineplex at the moment. So, yeah. So I guess we'll get started kind of with the games then. But first, I guess I'll tell you my initial thoughts. I think it looks pretty good for the majority. I'd say for a new server that is still in beta, I think it's in pretty good condition, if you ask me. I mean, is it perfect? No, not by any stretch, but I think it's off to a good start, and there's definitely room for improvement. And also, as a fair warning to you, this is the first minigame server that I have reviewed. I'm not counting my Mineplex rant since I only just ranted on part of the server. I didn't rant on the entire thing. So it's gonna be a bit interesting to see how I review this, and if I don't like it, then I might do a re-review after the server opens. But anyways, yeah. So the first game I guess we'll talk about is the one that you see here. This is called Kitty Chaos. It's basically you throw kitty bombs, basically the kitty cannon command from Essentials, in a game, which I think is pretty nice. I think it's a nice concept. I personally, I'm gonna warn you now. If I say a game is original, it's personal perspective. So yeah, it could have been created somewhere else, but this is just what I have found personally. So personally, this game is pretty original. I've never seen it on any other minigame servers. I don't see it on the Hive, Hypixel, actually. Scratch Hypixel off the list because I don't play on Hypixel. I haven't really played on Hypixel, but I haven't seen it on the Hive or on Mineplex, so at least it's original in that regard. So you've got that. I think it's an alright game. However, there's one problem with it, and that's the fact that you can die from damage from the kitty cannons. That, in my opinion, is a problem. The only way you should be able to die here is by falling off the map, but yeah, that's kind of just a minor error. It's more personal, but I guess these reviews are pretty personal. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I have to say about this game. I think it's good. Let's see. Next game we can take a look at is Wool Mix-Up. Now, this is probably one of the most infamous games this server has at the moment, personally, because it is. I'm sorry, but it is basically a straight rip-off of the Hive's Block Party. I mean, and it even looks like it. I mean, maybe it'll be kind of nice if we get to play it next, but it's pretty direct rip-off in my opinion. And I think they did have this one on Omega Realms Arcade, but they should not have copied that over. I don't think. They should probably. I mean, fair enough. They don't really want to. They're not going for the original vibe, as far as I know. Not like Mineplex, but you still. They made it too much like a direct ripoff. There isn't really anything that sets it apart. There's power-ups. The power-ups are practically the same thing as the Hive has, and the design is the same. I mean, the only thing that lacks is the fact that on here you don't have the music, which if they added that, I would have to call it a 100% direct ripoff. But it's pretty much 99% there. Because of that reason, I think it's well coded, but I don't like direct ripoffs like that, so I'm gonna have to call that one negative. Let's see, the other game that strikes me as extremely rip-offy of two games, really, the original one is TNT Run, but this one on here is called Wool Run. And by the way, some of these titles on here for their games are extremely unoriginal and very bland. I mean, Wool Mix Up. I mean, if you're gonna rip off a game, can you guys at least try with the titles? But Wool Run. Yeah, it's basically right Mineplex's Runner, except wool instead of clay. And I'll admit the visuals do look nicer, and the arenas also look nicer, but it's still a ripoff of that, and which is also a ripoff of TNT Run. But here it's not as bad because it's not as original like Wool Mix-Up is, so I mean I can let it slide. I'll be right back to keep reviewing. Alrighty, so yeah, the Wool Run. Yeah, it's a direct ripoff, but I don't mind it as much as Wool Mix-Up, because Wool Mix-Up, that one is more original to the Hive, you know. This one, like I said, it came from TNT Run, so I don't mind it as much. It's okay, but it's not quite original, so that's just kind of my thoughts. However, what you see on your screen now is probably, is definitely an original game, at least an original Minecraft version. Track trouble. You avoid the minecarts coming at you, and they get faster as the game progresses. I think this is original. This is definitely original for Minecraft. I mean, this type of thing has probably been done in real life in other things, but I've never seen it done in Minecraft, so it's original in that sense. It's alright. I don't know. I feel like it takes a while to get going. That's one thing I'd have to say with the games. If you exclude Wool Run and Wool Mix Up, the games probably are a bit slow for an arcade. I mean, just to compare. I know I don't like to keep comparing. Oh, and I didn't even touch that. I'm gonna have to look at that footage again because I don't think I touched that. But anyways, anyway, let's go to cinematic. But yeah. Anyways, that's kind of what I've got to say about this game. It's an interesting map. One problem I do have with this map is the fact that you cannot tell which way the carts are coming from. Literally, there's no way. The sides look exactly the same, which I kind of have a problem with, and there's a lot of glitched tracks as well. All the bugs have not been fixed, because if they were, these carts over here would not be here on both of these tracks. Anyways, if you look beyond the bugs, though, this game is probably one of their better ones. So it's pretty cool. Let's see, other original games. Well, actually, let's see what game they've got next, because if it's one I haven't talked about yet, I'll get into it. But we're going to be talking more about the games. This is going to be a bit of a longer review as well, because there's a lot for me to talk about. Ah, yes, Raining Blocks. So basically, this is Tetris. And yes, this server does have kits. It's got, I'd say, a similar system to Mineplex, how they... a similar system to their old version, because this server doesn't abide by the EULA, and yes, I do applaud that. You see, you have the default kit, and you have a kit purchasable by the in-game currency, which here is known as tokens, and that's used only for the kits. There is actually nothing. There is no cosmetics that you can use by tokens, but we'll get into more of that later. But this game, I'd say this is oh my gosh, this game is not original to the server, but I like it. It's a nice thing. I don't see it on any. It's definitely not on Hive, and it's definitely not on Mineplex. So I think it's all right. I like it. I think it's a pretty interesting game. Oh, it's pretty fun. However, one of the maps does, I feel like, have a glitch. How the blocks spawn like way too close to the ground, and you can't even see them. This map has it correct though. One that you're seeing on screen now. There's this game, and what else we have? What else do we have? Well, we also have Frozen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's also from their old Omega Realm arcade. But Frozen, how do I want to describe it? It's a good game. I don't have a problem with it. No, it's not themed around Frozen, despite the title being that. I think it's alright, but for some reason I'm struggling to put it into words about what it is. It's basically like throwing snowballs. It's like, what's it called? Like, I don't know if you've ever played this, like, dodgeball, where, like, I don't know, you have this thing where whoever gets you out, you have to stay out until they get out. It's kind of like that. It's actually extremely comparable to that. But, yeah, so there's that. And it's alright. It's pretty good. It's probably the best. It's the only PvP game, though. However, there's a severe lack of PvP games at the moment. I mean, they're all last man standing skill games, which I don't mind, but you do need a bit more PvP. And I'm not saying it has to be like, oh, survival games or whatever, but something nice. Custom PvP would be pretty sweet. This is getting rough. But yeah. I know another game that I haven't, that at least has, that I know of, isn't open to the public yet. It's called Trampoline Dodgeball. I'm kind of interested to see. I'm guessing they're using slime blocks for that, or jump boost, or both. I don't really have anything to say about that since I don't know what it is, particularly. What else? What else? Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I am so stuck right here. I am so stuck. Yeah. But those are the games. Oh, hello. Oh, this is getting rough. I'm just trying to focus now. This is a bit of a mini. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not getting easy. Oh, top 3. Well, I guess might as well talk about their currency. Well, like I said, it's called tokens, and it's kind of bad. The currency needs work, and I'll give them credit. Currencies aren't easy to make. I have trouble with that as well. But right now, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad because, well, it's very unbalanced. And you'll kind of, some of these games are kind of glitchy, but they're beta and blah blah. I'm not too hard on that. Also, did they add rules? Nope. Ah, yes they did. They finally added rules. Good to know. Okay, yeah, well, here's Frozen. I think, you know, I'm gonna actually, I wish I had a spectator mode, you know, like Mindplex has, you know, I could just go into spectator. I don't know, I'm gonna go to the lobby, though, and show you, some of the other things that I've got. Here's where I'm gonna have, this is probably, by far, the worst thing on this server, no doubt, in my opinion, the worst thing. And that thing is achievements. They are horrid. I mean, horrid achievements. Like, they are the worst. I mean, they suck. They suck a lot. Like, okay, let's just take a look. Let's take a look at the general ones. Okay, so the green means that I've gotten it, and the red means I haven't. Some of the achievements are bugged, but that's not exactly what I'm referring to. But let's just say that the first achievement is joining the grid for the first time. Here's the thing about achievements. They're supposed to be at least somewhat challenging to get, or a mystery to get. Joining the server is not an achievement. It's not anything. It's not an achievement. It's not doing something. I mean, sure, yeah, cool, you figured out how to type in an IP. Good for you, but it does not deserve an achievement at all. I'm serious, though. That's probably one of the worst, but there's quite a few bad ones on this list, let me tell you. Supporter. Okay, here's the thing. That's self-advertisement. That's saying, hey, you want this achievement? Nah, you gotta go get a rank. Too bad. That's self-advertisement, and that shouldn't be an achievement either. Any achievement on this list that has to do with purchasing a rank should not be on the list. That includes supporter, that includes shipped, which we'll get into later because I think we all know what shipping is. Artist, and there's a few other ones which we'll get into. Hello YouTube and Beboop playing a game with a YouTuber and developer respectively. I'm okay with that. That's actually a nice one because once the server opens, that's not going to be easy. Away from keyboard, punch an AFK admin. That's broken. I punched the owner, but it didn't work. Hashtag achievement unlocked. Link your Twitter account. Now, they do let you link your Twitter account, which I think is kind of nice. But why isn't it an achievement? Achievements should not be things that you can do and are obvious. Like, it's pointless. But this, in my opinion, this one is probably... No. I'm going to say it. This is the most infamous achievement on this list. Keeping up to date. Follow our management team on Twitter. This is just basically saying, you know what? We want more followers. All of the management team. We want more followers. Now go follow us. That is the stupidest of all of them. All of them. Like, honestly, why is that an achievement? It's so dumb. I don't even know how many people I have to follow. It doesn't even tell me. I don't know who I have to follow and how many I have to follow. That's a dumb achievement as well. Opening a menu. Good for you. I already said. Shipped. Yeah, let's encourage shipping now. I think we all know what shipping is. Yes, let's definitely encourage it. That sounds so smart, doesn't it? Again, that's something obvious that I can do right here with this thing. Kill an owner in any PvP game. That's a smart one. That's a smart one. That is stupid again. Like, yes, I chatted. Good for me. Stupid. That's okay. That's stupid. That's alright. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's donor only, so that's stupid. And that's also donor only, so that's stupid. Yeah, achievements are definitely the worst thing on the server. Without a doubt, in my opinion, they're bad. And no, I'm not saying they have to be exactly direct ripoffs of Mineplex or anything like that, but I mean, those are pretty shitty. Those are pretty bad. I mean, were they even trying when they thought of those? Oh wait, yeah, they were. They just wanted you to follow them on Twitter. Oh, and there's also achievements to the game specifics, but it'll take me too long if I go through those. I'm already ranting too much on the achievements alone. But yeah, the achievements are pretty bad, and I don't want to spend too much more time on them. But anyways, other features that the server has, well, they do track your stats on the games. Is that actually the only stats they keep track of? Well, that's pretty lame. Yeah. Why does it keep track of... Oh, I was going to say, why does it keep track of kills but not deaths? Never mind, I just read that wrong. Pets? Oh, wait, you gotta purchase them. Boosters? Oh, wait, you gotta purchase them. Gadgets? Oh, wait, you gotta get a donor rank. Boo freaking who. I don't know. That's okay, I mean, but... So, yes, let's give the cosmetics and the kits to the donors. I mean, pick one or the other, guys. If you're gonna break the EULA, don't give the cosmetics to them as well, right? I mean, even Mineplex isn't that bad about this. I mean, alright, well, I guess there's not really much else for me to say about this place. And the only defense I can muster up is their beta. And and also I should try not to compare them too much to Mineplex and the Hive. Which I'm trying not to, but it is hard, kind of, when I know so much about how the way Mineplex works, it's hard for me not to. But, I think this server, but long story short, I think this server has potential. I think the coding looks really good. They've got parties and friends and the achievements. I mean, despite the achievements sucking, the system works, and that is probably what matters more. And, I mean, the games, I think, have great potential. I think as long as they keep adding good kits and adding good games, I think they've got some serious potential. I really, honest to goodness, do. And I really hope the server does well tonight. It's only at about, like, I don't know, it's coming up in, like, 3 hours. It's pretty soon. But, I'm pretty dang excited for it all. And, yeah, what's my rating for this thing? Well, you're just gonna have to wait to find out. I'm gonna think about it for a bit, and I will be right back with said rating. Okay, so yes, my rating, I am gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Yeah, no, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I'm gonna be generous here. I'm gonna be generous. By the way, I'm scrapping half stars, but I'm gonna be pretty generous here and give 4 is the rating. 4. I promise you 4. And the only reason I'm giving 4 instead of 3 is because it's a new server. I think if I came across this server and it existed for like, maybe, I don't know, 6 months, like 6 months of being open to the public, not 6 months of in beta, I think I'd be harder and I'd be like, well, this is cheap. This is a really cheap server, and I'd only give it like maybe a 2 or a 3. But I'm going to give it a 4 because the coding is so good and the games do seem like they've got potential. Even though these server ratings shouldn't be too much of what they aren't as what they are. But I've got hope for this place, and I'm pretty excited to see how it does tonight. And as long as they keep making changes, we'll be good. We'll be fine. But anyways, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this server review. If you did, please remember to drop a like down below. Fun fact, this is the third ZexyZek video I've done. ZexyZek server review thing, because I've done 2 on Omega Realm at this point. Just as a little bit of update, future servers I plan to review, somebody submitted a server to me, and if it is working, I might have a quick look at it, you know. I think the username is AutoCano. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but I'll be having a look at your server probably next week. But if that doesn't work, we might be taking a look at Treasure Island Survival. They've been making some changes lately with the network, and if they can get things straightened out, then I'll see what I can do. Other servers I plan to review, Mineplex is still on the list. I might get around to the Hive at some point. I think I'd like to review the Hive. I'd have to make sure I play all their games more than a few times, just to be sure. No, I won't review Hypixel because I don't play on it, at least not now. And I suppose there's a few other miniature servers that I've been playing on that could use a quick review. So that's just kind of the plan for the future. And of course, my other series, Joe Plays Minecraft TI Survival Let's Play. Those will be continuing. What else? What other series do I have? Minigames, I don't do those too often, but sporadically when I get the chance I'll do them. And yeah, I mean, all my other series are going to stay. I plan to actually start doing a few more tutorials or plugin reviews. If I do a plugin review, it will go onto the same series, because Joe Reviews can tackle anything in the Minecraft community. So, just a fair warning on that regard. But that's going to do it for this week's episode of Joe Reviews, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed, and if you did, please remember to drop a like. And this is Joe Pico 14 signing out. And remember, everybody, play Minecraft, eat bacon, and I will see you next time. Wow, that right there has to be the worst ending I have ever had. Like, just to get cut off right as I was ending. Like, are you serious? I'll see you guys next time.